This morning we have Vanguard with us this morning, and this morning Vanguard is saying the first Christian elders chid Tinubu for attending Arabic-Islamic summit. Christian elder chid President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for attending Islamic summit. Yes, it's what we are talking about this morning. Is it that Nigeria is now fully Islamic nation? Is what we will be looking at this morning. And it's not only that, still in front of Vanguard, we have Emirship also. Bayero heads to Supreme Court. Yes, they are fighting in Kano. Who is the new Bayero? Is on the Vanguard this morning. Sarah drag federal government to ECOWAS court over misuse of cybercrime act. Sarab draw federal government to court this morning. They are in Vanguard. OPEC water eludes Nigeria mine raising oil output. Yeah, PDP crisis fear grip secretariat, staff of activities resume. Yes, this is Vanguard for you this morning, and we do not own First Bank millions, saying General Itrobon. Okay, yeah. So let's go straight forward. Russ, let's go straight forward to this morning show as we look forward to analyze what is going on this morning. Good morning, viewers. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, because this morning is going to be a great day to us. Are you done with it? Yeah, viewers, good morning. Sorry, sir, come, sir. Yeah, viewers, good morning. I am with one of us this morning. Ase, for joining us. Thank you this morning for joining us, sir.
Yeah, good morning, our viewers. My name is Asa.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Okay, sir. This morning they said, according to Vanguard this morning, Vanguard is fighting Tinubu this morning for attending Islamic summit, Arab Islamic summit. Does this mean that Nigeria is now fully Islamic nation?
No. We are not fully Islamic nation. It is Muslims are Muslim, and we are Christians. We are not. Nigeria cannot to be fully Islamic nation. I think Mr. President went there because he is a Muslim. I think he went there. He went there with his own mind of Muslim. For me, I didn't think he went there for all Nigeria or in the name of all Nigeria. But as a president, when he goes somewhere, they will think he went there for all Nigeria. I think he can travel, he can go to Mecca for worship as a Muslim. That doesn't make this country Islamic nation. We can never become Islamic nation. And by the way, for me, I would like our government to remove anything religion in the government system.
Okay, sir, let me cut it short. One will say that now why the many people, especially in diaspora, refer Nigeria as Islamic nation. It is very difficult for allowing a Christian to become the president in Nigeria. We know the antecedent that brought President Goodluck Jonathan. It was just by the divine grace of God he became president. But ever since then, it is very difficult because the Northerners they feel that the Christians as inferior. They will not allow the Christians to become president. And what you need to do, even in this President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, where you see the president a Muslim, the vice president is a Muslim, there is no chance for Christians to survive in this regime. Even if allegedly, we were told that the church in Aso Rock has been shut down because there is no vice, there is no president. So it's only mosque that is in the Aso Rock, allegedly.
That one is very, very wrong. Like as I told you, we can never call Nigeria Islamic nation, and that is why you see some many Easterners today are fighting for Biafra because of this reason. They are seeing themselves marginalized, and many Yorubans, even many Northerners, have been asking questions: why shouldn't a president come from that side? We are three major tribes, and it is only one tribe that is, leading Nigeria. It's only one tribe. Presidents always come either from Fulani or from Yoruba land. Never Igbo man. Igbo man have never become president. And people are asking some Igbos that what of if they normalize everything, they give Igbo people their rights in Nigeria? Will they stop the agitation for Biafra? And the answer of many Igbos has always been no, because they have already taken decision. Because that part have been always marginalized. And you ask me now, if it is the reason why Christian have never become president. For me, I would say that religion should, have their way, function according to their religion. They should separate our government from religion. Government should function as, not in the name of religion. But if they are functioning, because the reality is proving that we are going to that way, because it is only Muslims that are becoming president in Nigeria. And if it is only Muslims now that are becoming president, don't blame those who want to leave Nigeria. Don't
Okay,
blame
sir.
them at all.
Okay, sir. Let's balance this equation. Let's not look as if we are kicking against Muslim this morning. We are
No,
not
no,
kicking against Muslim.
no, no.
Don't you think that Africa, not especially Nigeria, we have allowed these religions to destroy us as a nation? Remember, before this religion, Muslim, Christian, it come into Nigeria, our forefathers, they were doing well with what they believe in. But the day we allow this foreign religion to come to us, Christianity, Islam, we begin to drag right over is Christian is inferior, Muslim are the better religion. We now forget what our forefathers have. Don't you think? You think that if we will have stick to what our forefathers are practicing, we will have been more developed in terms of in nation compared to what we are now? Why I'm asking you this question? You will see that some politicians who are Muslim, they will swear with Quran that if I get to office, if I misuse the public fund, let it this or that to happen to me. Those that are Christian, they also use Bible. They are saying that God is a merciful God. But if you are to be what we our forefathers were doing before, they use Songo, they use Amadioha, they use the one in the north to swear. Do you think they will misbehave? Don't you think this religious is causing more harm?
You said something. Religion should not cause more harm, although it's causing harm. It is causing more harm today because of men that are practicing religion. Many of them are not sincere. If you keep the really law of God from the Bible, Christianity is a very peaceful religion. Very peaceful religion of love that doesn't harm anybody, that wants the interest of everybody and fight for interest of everybody. Selfless, selfless love, and you read the Bible, all there, everything there is about love and love, caring for your neighbor. You care for your neighbor, and your neighbor care for you. You secure your neighbor property, your neighbor secure your own property. You secure the children of your neighbor secure your children. If people practice the really religion, the really Christianity, I'm telling you, we will never have any problem.
Hmm.
That Christianity is very good, but the problem is so many of us are hypocrites.
Hmm.
We can profess, we can talk about Christianity with our mouth, but to put it into practice, we don't put it into practice.
Hmm.
Okay, if you read the Bible tell you to seek for the interest, what you like,
Hmm.
that thing that you want people to do for you, do it for others. You will first do it for others. Then, if I am doing for you what I want you to do for me, and you are doing for me what you want me to do for you.
Hmm.
I do what you want, you understand, and you do what I want. We love ourselves. This will reign, isn't
Peace
it?
will reign.
This will reign. You will never talk about corruption and looting money. If Christianity is well practiced, you will never hear that a person has stolen 8 billion, has
Okay, sir.
stolen
Sir,
1 trillion
sorry, let me
from
cut you
government
short.
money.
I think for me, I don't know what you think.
Yeah.
The reason why, for me, I feel that Christianity or religious per se is causing more danger to us. We feel that this Almighty God, which the Christians and Islam make us to know, is a merciful God. It's not God that strikes.
Okay, I
He
want.
gives us patience.
Yes.
And that's why you see that most of Nigeria politicians, most of our leaders, even we are not exempted. We do so many things that we know that is bad, but we feel that God is a merciful God, He will not strike.
I want to tell you something. I want to tell you something. Even the Amadioha you talk about and the Songo you talk about, do you know that what I want to tell you is that a bad seed is a bad seed. A bad man is a bad man.
Mm.
You understand? Tell me what bad people used to do is to cover themselves with the religion. I'm a Christian, but he doesn't practice it. And so those bad people also, even when they swear with Songo, they swear with Amadio, they will they will go and meet another devil's instrument that is bigger than Amadio.
To avert the cause.
Yes, to remove the cause and continue to practice their evil. That's human being. So religion, the only problem we have is people. It's not too much on religion. Even in China, after which they have, swear with all that they are God over there. See, yet their government don't believe anybody.
Mm.
If you touch their money, you are going for firing squad.
Mm.
They will kill you. If you eat Chinese money, government money in China, you have information.
Exactly. Don't
They
you think
will.
it's because this China, they don't believe Islam, they don't believe Christian. They do what their forefather give to them.
But in Nigeria, you understand? If you even go to Amadio, how you talk about,
Mm.
I want to Amadio. Okay, we consider it devilish, but I have my uncle
Mm.
who was serving
Amadioha.
Amadio. I'm telling you, this man will come out in the morning with a cup of wine. He will call God of heaven, this God that you say that the stranger that brought to us.
Mm.
He will call also that Amadio, and he will say, if I have cheated anybody in my life,
Mm.
and somebody cheats me, let it work. If I have killing somebody, anybody who wants to kill me, let it work. If I have, he will, you will see justice in what he's saying. After saying, he will pour the wine. He will say, if I have never done evil to anybody, anything to harm my neighbor, anybody that want to harm me, back to sender.
Mm.
And in my village, people know him as a righteous person, and he finally converted and become Christian. Until they still know him as a good man. People simply leave evil to dominate them.
Sir, because of what you say now, let's divert because of Igbo people that are watching us.
Yes.
They say Igbo don't go home to go and invest. Igbo develop other country. But I know more of a little Igbo too.
Yes.
Even the tradition, most of them that still believe in the tradition, they are using the tradition to wicked themselves. You will see, for instance, your, let's say, a young prominent man that is doing well decided to go to Southeast, go to his fatherland to go and build a house. You know, all those wicked uncle there say, why must he be you? Before you know, they shake him or they do one thing. You see the young man come back to Lagos, he died suddenly. We have seen so many things that has happened to them. They are using even this negative, this spiritual power to do wickednesses, and that is the reason why many Igbos don't even want to go to their home to go and develop. Except you cook yourself, you know that you are strong. Why is it that most happening in Igbo land?
Let me tell you, Satan wants customers. He wants to win soul. As God wants to win souls, Satan also wants to win souls. If you are worshiping God, worship that God right and be powerful in God that you are worshiping. If you are in the traditional way, you know how they do it. But let me tell you, this thing you say now, it doesn't happen only in Igbo land. In African countries, I've traveled. Most of African countries, you have it.
But it's too rampant in Igbo land.
I want to tell you. Let me tell you something. When I was building my house, I'm a Christian. They told me before building the house, you will kill foundation fowl. You will do this, you will do that. I told them I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. But I had a way that God inspired me to build the house. God inspired me in this way. One of my cousins came and manufactured block to build a house. When he was going back to his business town, he had an accident and started to the problem here and there. He didn't build that house. Another one manufactured block, he didn't build. Me, I say, let this thing never happen to me. When I wanted to build a house, I gathered money and I went to block industry. As block was coming, cement was coming, sand was coming, and the house was going up. It was going up, it was going up. Later on, one old man came and shake me. He said, do you know why this is your house? Do you know why you finish it? I said, no. He says because of the way you started. So if you go in the same village, you will see that there are people, when they come to build their house, they will build and nothing will happen to them, isn't it? And some people, something will happen to them. The problem is that Satanists, evil people, they have made their mind. For them, nobody should make money or investment if you are not with them. All those people that are with them, before they build a house, I'm telling you as an elderly person, before they want to build a house, they will go and convert those elderly people. And those elderly people will eat what they want to eat and give them the secret, the way they will do their house so that the house will stand. You understand? So, and they will do it. But what are they doing? What are they doing? They respect traditional worship. They respect the Amadioha you are talking. You understand? They will say, they will worship them. So Satan wants everybody, for you to become anything in this world, he wants everybody to worship him. But it's for you, if you are worshiping God, to be strong in that God that you are worshiping. You understand? So what you are saying is real. Whenever you now, you're a young man, you go to your village. We have that in this African land. You come now, and before you know it, caterpillars start to clear a very vast side. They will come and ask, who is doing that thing? They say it's son of so person. The elderly people will get angry. He's doing it without consulting us. Don't you know that there are
principality in the land? They're
And
ready to
now,
divorce.
you have your mates
Eh.
that are struggling, and since they're struggling, some of them are unable to buy a bag of pure water. They're still, hitting their head here and there to do something. They
They won't
ask
be
who is
happy.
doing that thing. They say, he's our mate.
That boy of that yesterday.
So we say, oh boy, if we let them do this thing, we will get insult. All these small girls will start to insult us. Even our parents, they will say,
See your mate.
see your mate. So this guy, they can't do this thing.
We need to fall on.
They will start to fight against you. That one is, I'm telling you, almost everywhere in Africa. That's why I even advise people. Until today. I used to tell people that before you will go and build house in your village, go to the nearest town of your village. Go to the nearest town. Don't even, if you are a Christian, you are not into all their evil practices.
You are not
I
practicing their
used
way.
to tell them, go to the nearest town, invest there. You must build even
You enter.
two to three houses. Invest. Give people to rent. Then now, if you want to invest in your village,
You cannot come later in the day.
can come later in the day, so that if anybody want to stop you, you are almost unstoppable.
Thank you so much sir, for this wisdom. See, this word is digging out. It's a word that people pay for. Many people have gone to the grave because of this. Many people that are on the grave right now, if they were alive, have opportunity to listen to this elderly man, they wouldn't have been on the grave. This is a common sense you need to use. You come from a village, you want to go and build you want to go and do your first investment. You want to build house, you want to show off that you have arrived. It is not good for you. What he's saying now is that move to the nearest community, build something there where people don't know you. It is a wisdom.
Yes.
Receive this wisdom today, sir. I want us to digress a little bit. Yesterday, we were told that the council to Nnamdi Kanu, they have sued federal government because over a year now, they did not allow Nnamdi Kanu to have to Biafran, to his lawyer to have access to Nnamdi Kanu. They did not bring lawyer. What is your take about this one?
Everybody is asking that question. Why is that young man still there? Shebi court don free him. Court has released Nnamdi Kanu. I think it is court that has the final word. What is he still doing there? Even when they are talking about judgment, I don't ask myself, which judgment?
I don't understand.
They say they are acquitted and discharged and acquitted. Let him go home. So if they sue a court or Nigerian government, it is you can't blame them. First of all, the way they arrested Nnamdi Kanu, one of his lawyers said that they kidnapped him, and if you verify
from Kenya,
yes, and I heard that when they arrested Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya, people came to say, why are they treating this man? So for them to dismiss those people, they accuse him of terrorists. But is Nnamdi Kanu a terrorist? Nigeria know where terrorists are. And Nnamdi Kanu simply say, I want to go. I'm tired of Nigeria. And many are saying today that tired of Nigeria. Igbo who said the same thing. Igbo who is free. That's why Igbos are talking about Igbophobia. That's why Igbos are saying we are hate in this country. And that's why they are saying we are marginalized. And that's why Igbos are saying everybody hates us, even government hates us. Because if you see Igbo who is free, Nnamdi Kanu is detained. You ask yourself, Igbo who say he's going, Nnamdi Kanu say he's going.
Why are they only Nnamdi Kanu?
Only Nnamdi Kanu, and this one is free. And if you come on media now, many Yorubas are saying they are tired.
Want to go.
Igbo who is even Igbo who still say that
even when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the one ruling, Igbo say he want to go.
Say he want to go. Why are you?
That means many Yorubas are not happy to be one Nigeria.
Many Yorubas, even they are being killed by Fulanis.
Yes.
They are being
kidnapping,
look,
raping their wives.
We are talking about Sharia law. Tell me how you can bring Sharia
in Yoruba
where there are Yorubans,
where are Muslim Christians, the traditionalists.
Is it not confusion? It's not. They don't have a mark on their face.
Sir, sorry, sir. Before I will let you go, I will still call you back. Before I will
Yes.
let you go,
Yes.
Mr. Olajide is waiting for me.
Okay.
I
No,
want to
no
bring him,
problem. No
but
problem.
I want you to use 1 minute 30 seconds to
Yes.
talk about this election being conducted by Ohaneze Opidigbo. New president has emerged, Azunta Mbata from Ekwere local government. Wike has come out to speak that Ekwere is not Igbo. The tradition to Igbo to Ekwere, he said they are not Igbo. What do you have to say as an Igbo man?
Let Wike, let him read his name.
Mm.
He should write his name in Igbo and read it,
Mm.
and tell me in which language. Why Hausans are not answering Wike?
Mm-hmm.
Why are not seeing, if not for intermarriage,
Mm.
that when Igbo marry Yoruba or Yoruba marry Igbo, that's where you will see the name Wike. But the own is not that Igbo marry his mother or his mother marry and no. He come from the land, Igbo land.
Mm.
That's why he's bearing the name Wike. If you
Mm.
go to River State, you have one part of River State that they are calling Obi Igbo.
Mm.
Do you know what it means? Obibo means the heart of Igbo. That people bear that name to tell you that this is our land, oh, we are Igbos. It is in this very place. This very place is the heart of Igbo. That's why they call themselves Obibo. If you listen to governor of River State, I follow him this morning.
Mm.
I think you have heard him addressing people in Igbo
Yeah, the
language.
Fubara. A lot of people ask you that the competition in Igbo land now, the governor, the current governor of Rivers State, Sim Fubara, said I am Igbo man. And I am Igbo man, Port Harcourt is Igbo. Right now, it's like that the politics is getting hit in Port Harcourt.
So you're asking me if in Port Harcourt is Igbo land. It's Igbo land. It is politics from the north that divided Igbo people. They come because of fuel and their oil wells and everything that they are exploiting, gas, so on and so forth, mineral resources they are exploiting. To divide and rule, they say Port Harcourt is not Igbo. They start to teach Port Harcourt that Igbos are fooling them, Igbos are cheating them.
They say they are from Benin. They say they are from Benin. They are not from Igbo.
Even part of Benin are Igbos and telling you that they are Igbos, they want to go. So
Part of Benin.
Even if they come from Benin, we have Igbos in Benin.
Mm.
So everybody now is seeing, people have started to see clear. The eyes of people have started to clear. I listened to people, they were running interview, they were interviewing people this morning. Those people were saying that they they are regretting.
Okay,
They are regretting the fact that some of them are
sorry,
choosing
sir.
to do.
I will bring you back. Let me bring Mr. Olajide.
No problem.
He's going out.
Yes.
Please, yeah, I'll call you back, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Olajide, good morning. Thank you for having you this morning.
Good morning, Mr. James.
Yes, the issue of ground, according to Vanguard newspaper this morning, that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu went for Arabic-Islamic meeting, and many Christian leaders call him to that this is becoming too much, that Nigeria is not an Islamic nation. It's both Christian and Muslim. The way President Bola Ahmed Tinubu now, they are calling him to order. In Oyo State too, there are some Muslims in Oyo State have sued Makinde that Makinde is turning Oyo State to Christian state. That Oyo State is not Christian state. Both Muslim and Christian they live in the state. What is happening to Nigeria? Are we using these religions to destroy us? Not that the religion we met our forefathers were practicing will have been better than for us than what we are. We, instead of we to be fighting for development, how to develop, but here we are fighting for religion. Some say the Nigeria is a Christian, some say it's a Muslim. It's even extended to state now. What is your take this morning, sir?
Hello, Mr. James. Good morning, and I'm saying good morning to all our viewers on this platform. I wish you happy New Year. Those who are plus, who are watching me for the first time, and I bless the name of God for all of you. This year shall be a blessed year in Jesus' name.
Amen.
See, the truth about the matter is that Nigeria is a secular state. Every individual Nigerian has right to his or religious practice and belief and expression.
Yes.
President Bola Tinubu is representing all Nigerians. Please, our people, please listen to me carefully. President Bola Tinubu, in that position he is, is representing Christians, Muslim, traditional worshippers. He must represent their interest balancingly. If there's anything they are discussing that has to do with Muslim interest, it's the interest of Mr. Tinubu to be there and defend Nigerian Muslim interest in that place. Please, if there's any organization whereby
Okay, Mr. Alagi, they hold it there first. If President Bola Ahmed Tinubu attend the Arabic-Islamic summit, now when it comes to Christians, where Christians are having their own summit, knowing fully that the vice president is also a Muslim, who is going to represent to speak for the Christian in Nigeria?
excuse me, sir. Of course, well, there's a situation we find ourselves that you just have to manage this, you just have to be here with it. Depending when we come out of it. The present question we find ourselves is that we have Muslim as our president and our vice president. That's the reality on ground. That is the state we are. You must recognize the state you are and know how to make the best of that situation as per time as at that time you are in. Otherwise, there's nothing you can do. Can we remove President Tinubu and Shesima? It's not possible. They're already in that saddle of leadership. Muslim president, Muslim vice president. The best we can do is now to how to live without the best we can do is to make best use of that situation for ourselves. So that's the situation where we find ourselves right now. That's number one. Number two, both of them, even though they are Muslim, they are representing interests of both Nigerians, both Christian, Muslim, and traditionalists. And anywhere the interests of each of those people or each of those believers are being discussed all over the world, it is very important to identify with that place and know what is the decision to be taken. Because whenever that decision is taken, it's going to come back on Nigerians who are of that religious practice, of that belief, of that faith. So if there's anything they can contribute to get something advantage to their own people who are of that religious faith, I don't think it's bad to have done that. To have represented the interest of their Nigerian who are of that faith in that organization. Then what will be wrong is for them to come back and be imposing the religious set of belief of one faith for the rest people. That will be very bad. But identifying, being present to the interest of their citizens who have that faith of that belief, I don't think anything is wrong. So if World Christian Association, whether World Christian Association, I don't know what the name is, that governs the Christian all over the world. If Tinubu goes there, there's nothing wrong in that because there are Nigerians who are Christian, and the moment is there, whatever they want to be discussed on in terms of Christianity or Christian, if we go there and speak for interest of Nigerian Christian in that organization, that place, there's nothing bad in it.
Let me cut you short. I don't think Mr. President will represent the Christian because he might not know where to come in. He's not a Christian. Now, I want you to ask you, for the sake of the viewers that are watching us this morning, don't you think that the traditional needs that our fathers were practicing before the Onyibo brought this religious Christian Muslim into us is doing more harm than good to us as a Nigerian?
The traditional practice, well, I don't know. If going by their practice, like we know in the olden days, there's human sacrifice. That in that sense, I will condemn that. But if that can be you can be removed from the practice. Whatever other means they use in worshiping their idols or carrying out their faith. Carrying out their faith. Carrying out their faith. What does not go against fundamental rule right of individuals? I don't think we should. Why I will go against them is once their religious practice is serving as an infringement on the fundamental rule of other Nigerians, both Christian or Muslim. In that case, I will go against them. Once it's not infringing on the fundamental rights of Christian and Muslim, that means they will worship their religious practice, their faith according to their faith. That's so. I don't see it becoming a harm to us. Except though sometimes they may say there's some religious there's some aspects of traditional practices in Yoruba land, like Oro. If you want to practice, they say everybody should remain indoor. In that case, that's checkmating the freedom movement of Nigerian, both Christian and Muslim. In that case, I can go against that. They can tone it down. That maybe what to do is they should do the hours tonight where everybody is asleep instead of daytime. In that case, I can condemn them. That so that's on the general note. We can see religious is an individual thing. If I want you to practice my religion, it should be by way of preaching to you, peacefully making my religion, making you to see goodness in my religion, and then asking you to come to my side. Not by violence, not by suppressing you, not by killing, pricing you, declaring war on you. So the person is no longer, Tinubu any longer.
Mr. Alagide,
Yes.
because of our time, I will ask you this question. You are one of the people who have been saying that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should do all his possible best he can do to release that young man to go and meet his family. Right now, yesterday, they cancelled to Nnamdi Kanu. They sued federal government yesterday because they said over a year now, federal government have deprived Nnamdi Kanu for their counsel not to see him. They are waiting for federal government to give them a council that will represent federal government for this tussle. The federal government keep mute. Now they've taken an action. They sue federal government. What do you have to say about that this morning?
They have done the right thing. The rightful process is what they have done. Legal process is the means of achieving things without shedding blood and destroying the source of life and property. If they have gone ahead to sue federal government, that's the legitimate thing for them to have done. They have taken the law process. They have embarked on lawful means of getting their grievances resolved, addressing their grievances. I commend them to have done that. But on the part of the federal government itself, I condemn that attitude that the person of not representing themselves in the court through legal counsel to advance their cause, to drive home their points against the Kanu whom they have sued. But I'm now calling the Attorney General of the President of Sam Lateef Fagbemi to without any delay constitute a legal team that will go to the court of law and advance their reason why Kanu should be prosecuted or be convicted. Why the legal team should come and defend Kanu. So I condemn the government not to have done that. So let them quickly put that in place so that Kanu can get the justice. So, but I commend what
Okay, sir.
I commend what the legal team have done.
Okay, sir. Let me ask you this question before I will let you go. Now, is it because of Nnamdi Kanu? He's an Igbo man. If Nnamdi Kanu will be Yoruba, do you think by now President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will have not do the needful to release him? I'm asking you this question because these are the reasons why the Igbo feel that the Igbophobia to them, they are marginalizing them, they are denying them of their rights. Do you think if this Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo man, he will have been free by now?
See,
I'm asking you because you are a Yoruba man.
Mr. James, to draw that conclusion that because it's an Igbo man, to that conclusion that because it's an Igbo man was not released, and if you are to be a Yoruba man, you have been released. That's not, we should not conclude like that. It's very wrong to have concluded in that way. Look, what my own point, my own stand on this matter of Kanu is that Kanu is a person that came up on the stage as a result of grievances he think is being committed against his people, and he has a ground to have done that. I said there's no smoke without fire. Federal government should be magnanimous enough. I've said it in one of the platforms I've present time this morning. If an Igbo man commented that I'm won his heart, I said the federal government should take a part of reconciliation, not a part of prosecution, because certainly there must have been a reason why Kanu came up and was agitating for this or that in their land.
Okay, Mr. Olajide.
And then so the government it should not be so. It's a law process. The government should magnanimous enough. It's going.
No, I want to
Government is magnanimous to make sure that they choose the part of reconciliation and bring that matter to conclusion and use Kanu as a conciliative method to bring peace to society. So
okay, thank you so much. Mr. Olajide, I'll call you back. Because of this gentleman, you want to go. I'll call you back, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good morning.
How are you? Morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having you this morning.
Yeah, morning. How are you doing?
Yes, sir. This morning, according to the Vanguard, it said that the Christians Sir, first, come to the camera side, sir.
Excuse me, dance. I don't expose myself.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, according to the Vanguard this morning, they said that the Christians elders called Tinubu to order because Tinubu attend once again Arabic summit. They felt that Tinubu is not a Muslim president; he's a president of all. You know that the president is a Muslim, the vice president is a Muslim, and they are agitating for this. That gradually, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is turning Nigeria to Islamic country. In Oyo State, too, counterpart, the Oyo Muslim are saying that Makinde are turning Oyo State to Christian state. That Oyo State is not a Christian state. I'm asking you this question this morning. Do you think instead of you to be fighting for development in Nigeria, we're busy pursuing a religion? Do you think that this religion we are practicing today has done more harm than good to us instead of we to stick to the original traditions that our forefathers handed over to us? What do you have to say, sir?
This is a weekend. Say, can I talk?
Yeah, the viewers are not seeing you.
Excuse me, dance. I stand to be this comrade. Comrade Jude Emirship is my name.
Okay.
It's a privilege to have me near you. I didn't force myself here. We have wicked leaders. I listen to
Yeah, I'm
them.
hearing you.
When they are wicked, they are wicked. Now, everything in the state is in a state of flux. People are hungry. In Anambra State, somewhere called close to Ikija or Kija, people died in December in the state of trying to hustle for rice that they were giving.
Yes.
This rice, they've been giving them the rice in the last 20, 15 years. Nobody died. You know, somebody didn't give you a manifesto. I'm angry. I'm angry.
You're angry with who, sir?
I'm angry with the presidency. Take my face, tell them. Somebody never gave me manifesto. He said it's a storm. Excuse me, dance.
So I don't understand what you mean that somebody they voted for him. The INEC declared him as
Will
a
you listen
president.
to me?
No, I'm hearing you. I'm asking you a
Somebody
question.
is telling you that it's a storm.
Are you saying it's not his right to say it's done?
Why don't you lie and tell us you want to fix the road? You want to do NEPA? You want to do some lie? We'll see that, okay, you have lied. This lie, he says it's your turn. Excuse me, it's your turn. No manifesto. In the world, have you heard where nobody gave manifesto? And it's their turn. It's a crazy situation.
So are you saying you are disappointed in
I'm highly, so when I say I'm disappointed, I'm highly disappointed. It's my birthday mate.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
Yes, my birthday mate. Not the same year. I'm a small boy, okay? But my birthday mate, I'm disappointed.
In him?
Yes.
So are you saying that you will not vote for him in 2027?
Excuse me, dance. Vote for who? Who voted you? I didn't. Nobody voted him, okay?
Some people vote.
Nobody voted him. Nobody voted this guy. Okay. Let me go.
You don't want to talk again?
No, I don't. I'm down.
Okay, viewers all over the world, thank you for having you this morning. Yes, he's saying that nobody voted for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Yes, yes, Mr. Olajide is back. Thank you so much. We just want to hear what you have to say. You have said it all. Yes, Mr. Olajide, before I will let you go this morning, the Ohanes Day of Indigbo yesterday, during the weekend, they conduct their election and they elected their president, unlike the way Oduduwa too used to do their own. Now, two people emerged. One, the government of the governor of the state, back one, and one say is the rightful winner. I don't understand. Are they extending what is happening in politics we are complaining now has been extended to in terms of kingship, all these kind of titles? Where are we going from now? How did we get to this place at the first place?
In the first place, the one I knew that Imai was Mbata from Obiakpo, local government of Rivers State.
Yes, there's another one that declared himself too. You know, one was held in Port Harcourt, one was held in Enugu.
Oh,
The one that was held in Port Harcourt said he is the original candidate, but the one that held in Enugu, that is where the most Igbo prominent people, the governors, the senators, they embark, and that is the one they endorse, which is the one you just call Azunta Mbata, the man from Ekwere, but two of them are from Rivers State.
oh, the second one too is from Rivers State.
Yes.
Anyway, like you have in Yoruba land, Urban Prayer has been broken into two too. In Yoruba land too, we have the faction left faction in Ondo State that support Tinubu. We have Baba Adebanjo that supported Obi. These two factions are still operational. They are still operational in the very. Apart from that, there is also Yoruba Council of Leaders. Well, it is politics that is bringing this to be happen. Those who are the political leaders of that region, they are the one that is flexing muscle. They are the one that is exercising dominance, superiority on one another. Who is superior, who is bigger, who is on the ground. That was I see playing out in that place. And the earlier the people who can resolve this, if they don't resolve it, it just end up like what we have in Yoruba land. Two factions are very. If the one that has the greatest backing enjoy the support of the whole leadership of Igbo, the other one that is being used by other ulterior motive will fizzle out. That's what I know. If you fizzle out when it does not enjoy patronage, does not enjoy audience and attention, he will fizzle out. He will claim himself to be behind this and nobody is attention to him. Whereas you think and buck and caliber people who is in the please attempt will decide on the one they truly want. That one will be the one that will be reigning. You get my point?
Yes.
So the one that is the Igbo that will decide which one they want. Those few who gather themselves to be on one other side, the other one. As long as they don't have support the percentage of it, that one fizzles out. It's like we have it's like we have two Afenifere now. Baba Fasiroti in Ondo State, Baba Adebanjo in Southwest. Both are still carrying on strongly on their position. I see if that may also that may also play out in military school, depending on which caliber of people on one side against the other. So, otherwise, if the force balance each other, that means we have a strong two faction like we have in Southwest now. Baba Adebanjo is carrying on strongly as a very leader. Baba Fasiroti in Ondo State is also carrying on strongly as a very leader. Those two have strong, prominent people behind them. We have two factions. But anyway, they say there's one problem Yoruba people that says that if your team multiplies more than one, you'll be happy. Well, let's have Baba Adebanjo say fighting for Yoruba interest. Baba Fasiroti do also fighting for Yoruba interest. If you have two fronts fighting for our interest in Yoruba land, it's okay. So that means one side cannot be just. If that means we have two sides channeling our interest. If one side is compromised, other one will not compromise. Maybe that is what should be the issue now. So I thank God so I pray that should be the same thing going on too in the southeast. Otherwise, the stronger side will have its way. The smaller side will fizzle out. So that's what I think about the.
Okay, thank you so much this morning for having you. Yeah, that's Mr. Olajide by himself. Viewers, please click on the subscribe button, like, comment, drop your comment. Let me read. Sam Oyekwere. Yeah, I think it's from Igbo. Nigeria is afraid of Nnamdi Kanu. It's truth. In expect their secret plans of Fulani to Islamize Nigeria. That is what we are saying this morning. He said this is the reason why they refuse to release Nnamdi Kanu, because this is their agenda of Islamizing Nigeria. Sam Oyekwere, he said read your comment section interview. Yes, I'm reading it now, my brother. Yes, when not we celebrate you. Thank you for joining us. Read your comment section. I've read it. Ibrahim, apart Nigeria, sorry for Nigeria. I say I'm sorry for Nigeria. Thank you, KC360 this morning. That can never happen. KCTV say it cannot happen. Please click on the share button, subscribe, and like this page this morning. This morning, don't forget we are talking about that the Christians are saying that Tinubu want to Islamize Nigeria by going to Islamic meeting often. And what do you have to say? I have read your comment. If you are joining me this morning, please click on the share button, subscribe to this party this morning, and let's see this morning how it go. We are waiting for evangelists, Biafra evangelists. Before we round it up this morning, Biafra evangelists will join us this morning. Biafra evangelists will be the one to round this program up. We know we cannot do interview Biafra evangelists this morning. Viewers, please drop your comment. Let's read it. What you have to say this morning. Yeah, viewers, thank you so much this morning. Biafra evangelists, we have Biafra evangelists this morning with us. Biafra evangelists, good morning. Thank you for having you this morning. Yeah, Biafra evangelists, this morning, before we go to the main point, the last man I just interviewed, your friend, Mr. Olagide, he said that in Yoruba land here, they also have two people that is controlling the Oduduwa. One is in support of Yoruba nation. One is supporting that Nigeria must be one. That, could it be what is transpiring in this election, the Ohanes they just did, knowing fully that two people emerged, one declared himself as the president of Ohanes, the other one declared himself too now. And he said to me that it is politician that is sponsoring these two people. Do we see two people are now giving order or Indigo? Two people will be giving order as a president of Ohanese.
I want to ask you, have you ever seen where two people is ruling at the same time?
It's happening in Yoruba land.
That is where it can only happen. It doesn't happen in the Igbo land. We only know one. And that one is Azuk Mbata.
But some people said that no, it's not an Igbo man, that he cannot preside over that seat. Even Wike said it, that it's not an Igbo, they are not Igbo.
Excuse me, Wike said it's not an Igbo. And that is why Wike is not going to be Igbo. But this one says it's an Igbo man. That is why he became the president of Ohanese, Igbo. And what is the meaning of Mbata? Mbata means it's like, it's my even dialect. Though I'm not from Ikwere, I'm from Ohozra. I am Ubru to be precise. Do you know the meaning of Mbata? That is my own dialect. Mbata means I just come. Abatagum, that is Igbo, general Igbo. Abatagum, that I don't come. I don't come. But Mbata, I don't come. That is my own way of pronouncing it. So, and that is what it means. Mbata has come. And there is nothing anybody can do about it. And he has taken over the position. He has taken the charge of Igbo presidents, Ohanese and Igbo. There is no two ways about this. Any other one that is coming is political. Outside what we are doing.
Sir, Biafra evangelist, there's rumor now going on that he has even made attempt of suing the Nigeria government for still holding Nnamdi Kanu. What do you have to say that? But before even that, let's assume it's a rumor, but I know you have to say something about it. Yesterday, Nnamdi Kanu counsel sue federal government for not allow them to see Nnamdi Kanu over a year now. The federal government refused to bring a counsel that will represent them in this issue. They have sued them. Do you think that they will still get justice at the end of the day?
You know, the issue remains. Nigeria is a country that don't have law. Why did I say so? I am not the first to say this, that it's a lawless country. You understand? Why I say this is this. You have a constitution, and inside that constitution there is a rules and regulation on how a state government things in the country and the country itself is being ruled or governed. But whereby you are the one violating it, that means the government is violating the law of the land. That means they are a lawless country. And that is what makes me to say they are a lawless country. And but Nigeria doesn't know that all these things are not speaking good of them internationally. The reputation of this country is going down every day internationally. You get what my point? You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So these are the things, eh, because this legal team are pushing it in a way that the world are watching and the world are hearing. They are making the people to see that we, the Biafrans, are following the law. We are the law-abiding citizens, law-abiding people, and we are following the procedures according to the UN and the EU, so that when the time comes for us to appear in ICC or ICJ, then we will have evidence enough against Nigeria to prove and to defend it and to let them know that we are due to leave this country and the reason why we must go.
Biafra evangelist, somebody tweeted here that part of the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for Nigeria must go. This morning,
Fighting
Vanguard,
for Biafra.
Biafra to go. This morning, Vanguard newspaper, the Christian Association in Nigeria, they kick against Tinubu that Tinubu is not a president of only Muslims, he's the president of all. Every time to time, he will be attending a Islamic summit with Arab. What is going on?
Tinubu,
what is going on? And this
I will tell you what is going on. If you don't know what is going on, or you know what is going on, you don't want to say it. I will tell you what is going on. What is going on is that Nigeria is an Islamic country.
Biafra
Number one, excuse me, Nigeria is an Islamic country. Number two, your president is an Islam. And you and I know vividly well Muslim tickets, and that is what he used to enter that post. So he did not use Muslim Christian, he uses Muslim. So what do you expect?
Biafra evangelist, Nigeria is not a Muslim country. Nigeria practices both Muslim and Christian. Let me ask you this question.
Can you excuse me? Can you Google it?
Let me ask you this question. Now, do you think that because what is happening now, as you have said that, let's not argue it. Let me believe you that you say Nigeria is an Islamic nation.
Bam.
In Oyo State right now, there is crisis in Oyo State. The Muslims in Oyo State, they are fighting Makinde. That Makinde have turned Oyo State to a Christian state. That Oyo State is not Christian state. There are many Muslims there. I think that is the reason why they are even trying to bring that Sharia law. That Oyo State is not a Christian state. Now, let me ask you this question: do you think that we have allowed these religions that have been brought for us by foreigners to destroy us? Because I feel that many people are saying that if we will have stick to what our ancestors, what our forefathers were practicing, our country will have been better than this. Instead of we to fight how to develop our country or how everybody to go, we are fighting for religion.
You see, thank God is coming from you. The British, look at the way it is called indirect rule. That means that they not come straight. They have been the people, the game behind what Nigeria is facing.
Biafra evangelist, sorry, before you go ahead with this question, talk to them. What do they need to follow this? We have 6 people watching us live now.
Now, God bless you, our viewers. Chukwu gozie unu. It is a high time we come to our senses and know where we come from. The British has been the one deceiving themselves, thinking they are deceiving us. They came with what they don't know and what they don't understand, and they use it against us to brainwash us. And now we are killing ourselves. Listen and listen good. The same British that brought Christianity to Nigeria are the one killing the Igbos. They are the one that contributed to the genocide that took place in 1967 against the Biafrans. The same British have been the brain behind today. The Hausas are dying in mass in the hand of the Fulanis. The same British are the one causing what the Yorubas are suffering in the hand of the Fulanis. Today, the British are our problem. It is the high time we chase away the British and their stupid constitutional law and embrace the love that have been coexisting among us. Yes, you can say that I'm why should the pastor say this? I want to repeat myself here. What makes me to still stand as a child of God, as a Christian person, was as a result of personal encounter I had with our Lord Jesus Christ. And if not for that encounter, I wouldn't have, and nothing would have made me to enter a place called church, because the British abuse it. They abuse the message of Christ. They are antichrist.
Baba. Biafra, talk to them, let them follow this. What we do on
So,
this channel.
in this channel, we stand out to speak on nothing but the truth. And mainly, as you can see, I am a hardcore Biafran man, speaking only the truth that concerns the Biafran, that relates to Biafran, that matters to Biafran. Because Biafran is my hope. Biafran is my land. Biafran is my mother homeland. It is a place that is what one coming from. It is a place that what one embracing. It's a place to be. Forget what Nigerian politicians in conjunction with the British are doing in Biafra land. They are using divide and rule to scatter the brothers, to scatter families. That makes the Kore people saying they are not Igbo. Poor people saying they are not Igbo. And they are answering Amechi. And they are selling Rotimi. And they are answering Mbata Azuka. They are answering Oku. And they are still saying they are not Igbo. All they say is a political way of dividing the families. But by the grace of God Almighty, they will be highly disappointed. And they are already been disappointed. Because currently, Mbata from Ikwere, Senator Mbata has become the Honest Ndigbo president.
Biafra evangelist, before I will let you go this morning because of our time. Yes, they said, according to the news available to us this morning, that Simon Ekpan has been set free in Finland. That very soon he will be communicating with Biafrans all over the world. Many are checking their his Twitter handle every day, whether he's going to drop any tweet any moment from now. When do you think it's going to be that time when when Samuel Ekpa is going to communicate with Biafra? Because Biafra are eagerly waiting for him to speak.
Yes, we are waiting for him to speak. But it's only him and God that know when it's right for him. But I believe that he wants to have his rest. Relax very well. Because it's not easy to conquer Nigeria, to defeat Nigeria and the enemies of Biafra in diaspora.
Biafra evangelist, thank you so much. Speak to them in Igbo language this morning.
Ụtụtụ ọma nọ, ehihie ọma, mgbede ọma. Ọ bụ na ọma ọ ga-adịrị unu na mma. Ihe ọ bụla unu tinyere aka ọ ya gasịrị unu. For those of us that are not understanding this language, I say it shall be well with you. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, even in the night. It shall be well with you. Amen. And may the Lord God Almighty bless you all. That this year 2025, the God whom I serve, will help you, and you will reap all the good things you have sown, and God will bless you.
Thank you so much.
This year, you will not suffer, you will not cry, you will not weep, but you will rejoice. The joy of the Lord shall be your strength, in the name of Jesus. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Biafra evangelist, for joining us this morning. Please click on the button, subscribe, like this channel. Thank you so much for having you. We look forward for to see you tomorrow. Be part of us tomorrow. Thank you so much, Sam, for joining us this morning. Sam, we appreciate your comment. Ibrahim, we appreciate your comment. Our KC360 this morning. Thank you so much for dropping your comment. Yes, thank you guys. We expect you guys tomorrow. Same channel, same platform. We love